Welcome everybody, Tuesday Acres here. So I've been doing this YouTube thing for coming up on a year. I took a couple months off right after I started. In the first 8 months, I used an old Nikon point and shoot camera, and I'm finally starting to upgrade my camera stuff. I picked up this gimbal because the new camera, the Sony ZV-E10, I think is what it is. It's very shaky, and I got rid of the kit lens, the 16x50 kit lens, and I put a Sigma 18x50 on it. It works much better. The lens itself, I love it, but it has no stabilization. So I got the gimbal, and I haven't even really used the gimbal because the darn thing is such a pain in the butt to swap out and put the camera on it, and then you got to balance it, and then, you know, and most of this camera stuff you can find about a bazillion reviews for and how-tos for. But not the gimbal. So let me show you the gimbal. This is the Zhiyun Weebill 3. I really like it. Overall, it's incredible. There's tons of reviews. I'm not going to do an actual review on it. Honestly, I'm not good enough with it yet to offer a review. However, I will show you that the system that I switched to, one of the biggest problems I've been having so far is I didn't even own a good tripod, so I've been using the old, screw-on tripods for everything, and I finally got sick of that and decided to upgrade to quick release system, and I ended up going with the Ulanzi falcam f38 system, and I really like it, and that's what's on here. And this is what I couldn't find on YouTube, this quick release adapter plate for a Weebill 3, and even on the Ulanzi website it doesn't specifically say for the Weebill 3. So I looked and looked and looked, and I couldn't find an actual review, so I just tried it, and it works, and thank God it works, and it makes the swapping of the camera from the tripod or whatever else I'm doing to the gimbal so much easier. This is the Ulanzi falcam quick release, with the little button here. The plate that slides back and forth, it's a little bit snug, but it does fit, it does work, and I was able to balance it. Now the plate itself does, the quick release system itself does make the camera sit just a little bit higher than it really ought to. So it's really close in its tipping point. You're supposed to set up this thing so that, it doesn't really tip one way or the other. Well, with the camera sitting a little bit higher on this plate here, it'll tend to just tip forward or backwards after a certain point, even perfectly balanced. So it's close, it's right on the line, but the quick release plate does work. All right, so if you're looking for a quick release system for the Weebill 3, this falcam 38 or f38 from Ulanzi will work. And holy cow, it is so cool to have quick release on everything now. Makes it so much easier and so much quicker. I'm really liking it. I know there's other ones. I've done a ton of research on all the different kinds and styles, the PGY Tech, and there's obviously a ton of them, but the falcam, it is Arca Swiss compatible. As a matter of fact, the tripod that I just got, the small rig tripod, has an Arca Swiss plate on it, and the base plate that attaches to the camera slips right, or I'm sorry, this quick release plate slips right into that Arca Swiss on the tripod, and now I've got the falcam quick release on both the new tripod and the gimbal. It's fantastic. So that's all this video is about. It does work, it does fit. You can move it. It's like I said, it's a little snug, but it works. So Weebill 3, the falcam Zhiyun. Now you do have to make sure that you order the Zhiyun model. Apparently there's different models. I'll link that in the description so that you can see exactly which one I ordered. It's a little pricey, like 55 bucks I think, for both the plate and the adapter. If the base plate and the adapter for the camera, but you get one of each. One thing I did notice though is I ordered a standard kit, for a tripod and the camera, and then this kit for the gimbal, and the one of the gimbal came with the updated plate that has the little fixture on it, so the plate that attaches to the camera can't slide off. There's like this little backer plate that hooks onto the camera. The singular kit, the normal or standard base plate and bottom plate kit that I got must have been an older one in stock, because that's the one I got. It doesn't have that little catch plate. A little bit frustrating, but you know, what can you do? I made it work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.